Hello, Commander.
Bump. All right, cool. So yeah, guys, this will be another cast match between the Scriptan and Alone in the Crowd, also known as Bayzysvids. Got one of them spawning here on this side, and then we got one guy spawning on this side. This is technically a 4-player map, so we could have 2v2s, but it usually starts out like this, where you have a north versus south style. Standard setup, 1 in gold. Do we have 2 in gold? Nope, 2 in gold. So we have 4 and 2. And we probably have the same thing, 4 and 2 is my thought, because that's about as meta as it gets for a beta. Of course, this game is, of course, in beta. Ooh, a little bit of early damage, though, on the scout. Big upgrade, big upkeeps, let's go. Map doesn't have too many creeps, which is important to note. Your hero level is super important, especially when it comes to engagements, as well as having having your ult go off before your opponent. The CC that the heroes can give to their opponent is super important, especially depending on which hero they go. You have Lady Vanya, the Paladin, who I've already forgotten his name, and of course, the god, Lord Karthos. First house going up for both players. Actually, it looks like Green's house went up just a wee bit faster. It's not the end of the world. I mean, the game continues, if you will. Just a lot of dog micro, a lot of scouting hound micro, just kind of general map vision for both players. Red is looking to just go ahead and give up his dog. I mean, realistically, if you're gonna lose your scout hound, it's better to just lose him before the hero gets out. That way you don't feed him like 10 XP. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's still. Also wish casters wouldn't be reminded that they don't have any upkeep because I'm just spectating, but whatever. My ally is still under attack. Apparently this is my ally now, so this is my friend. First training camp going up. Same thing for this for red. Pretty much mirrored starts so far, so we might be seeing a mirror match. Second training camp, basically identical here. So again, both players pretty much mirroring each other so far. We'll have to see, depending on the hero choice, if there is any strats. We might see either mass footies, which it looks like Green is going to be going for, and no choice here out of red just yet, so very interesting. And it looks like it is mass footies with Lord Karthos. Do we have Lord Karthos here? Yep, it's a mirror match. So at this point, it comes down to literally who clicks first and who has better micro, which is going to be very important. Unit control is super duper important. Why does he look like he kind of like lunges? It's like he's always worried about missing leg day, so even when he's extra like running to go kill people, he's not skipping leg day. And Red is going to be actually the first person to go out and get that early creep. Lord Karthos is actually being pushed away by Green right now, so Red's going to have a bit of an XP advantage. We'll have level 2, but I very much doubt he's going to be stupid aggressive. Well, as I say that, it looks like he's already working his way to try and maybe muscle in on Red's or on Green's creeps. Oh, yeah, he did get the dog. Okay, so that's a bit of a big deal. Green catching the Scout Hound from Red here. Does get level 2 and does get a little bit of extra healing, but Red is actually going to go ahead and try and steal the creeps that are on Green's side, which is very important because that means we're going to have a level 3 Lord Karthos going up against a level 2 Lord Karthos, and he's going to see this. Honestly, he should. This is going to be very awkward. Didn't get the ult, which is a big deal. Okay, there goes the pops. And it's just a micro match. Looks like Green still has only 2 footmen up still alive. Targeting down Red's hero actually gets him the escape, and it looks like Green's going to be able to take this, at least for now. Now, this wasn't game-ending damage. It was a bit of a snowball fight, and honestly, I feel like Karthos should maybe try and finish up this creep camp since it's already here. Can go back to his old one, but it looks like he's actually just opting to stand back. Red, ever the aggressive player, is going to go straight up to his own natural creeps, and let's take a look at the bases. Looks like we have just triple training camp, which is what you would expect, and 3 houses, and no third house here, so Green's just missing 1 house right now in terms of mirror match. But it looks like Green is going to go ahead and get no level 3 here just yet, which is very important. Red does have level 3. 6 footies versus 6 footies, 7 footies. So Green does have the numerical advantage, but red has the ultimate, which is a very big deal. If green doesn't engage until he's level 3, he should be okay. And he should get level 3 right then and there, so he does. Red's going to go after his boar right here, which, I mean, it got him a little bit more XP, but now this camp can reset, which is important. Big catch, though. If he can get 1 or 2 of these footies, that's going to be super big, especially, again, like I said, this is a mirror match. So any little damage you can get. Ultimate for red goes off. Units scatter pretty well. Karthos is getting targeted, but here comes the ult from Karthos. No targeting, going after the hero, and it... Okay. They engage, they disengage, but that was, I mean, solid microfights. Solid microfights. 3-5 for green, 3-5 for red. I mean, they are trading unit for unit pretty much identically. The only big difference, though, is red is still up, I think, almost 75... Yeah, he's up by about 25 XP because he did creep out this one boar. So it's going to come down to, let's take a look at the base here. We do have armor 1 being worked on. I think armor 1 might have already been started. Another engagement, though, here for red being chased away. Doesn't want to try and engage this. It looks like he does have a green with a massive unit engagement. I think while we were looking away, a couple of the footies might have died. Here comes the ultimate. Lord Karthos does RNG away from where he needed to be, but here comes the green reinforcements as they begin to scatter again. Green's hero going super low and might go down, does go down, and red is more than content to just walk away with this. A lot of footies still alive for green, though. Is going to try and chase down this unit. Blood Rush just completed, and it looks like he's going to just trade this off and go straight in for the kill. I don't know how well he'll be able to do that with the Hero Throne, but he might just try and go after the Peasants. Spearman now out for red. Very important to note, as these guys are pretty much like tier 2 units. They have some nice range, but it looks like he's going to go straight for the wood line of red, which is very important, as that's going to completely decimate his footman production. And these units are pretty much forfeit at this point. He's happy to just go ahead and trade them out. That isn't the game, but that's pretty much, yeah, as close as it's going to get to defeat. So congratulations to green. That was really, that micro fight was super important. The spearmen, I think, were okay, but I think the biggest thing you want to take a look at here is there's only two training camps for red and 3 for green, which gave him that numerical advantage. Red was just basically trying to beat out his opponent, if you will, into that next advanced stage, but because of that, he wasn't in enough of a commanding position to actually transition and secure that space. And so because of that, there you go, GG. Well, that doesn't look good, but